Hello YouTubers! Today, we're going to take a virtual tour inside Xanadu 2.0, Bill Gates' mansion. Are you ready? Let's get started. Unless you've been living under a rock, you probably know that Bill Gates is one of the richest people in the entire world. For many years, he was the richest person in the world. Although he may have dropped a couple of spots, he still has more money than most of the world combined. How exactly does a person worth over $127 billion spend their money? One popular way is real estate. After all, the Microsoft co-founder does have the means for luxury living. And when it comes to luxury, we should look no further than his renowned mansion in the Medina suburbs of Washington. Called the Xanadu 2.0, taken from the fictional mansion from Citizen Kane, and it is without a doubt one of the best mansions in the world. What else can we expect for property worth over $130 million and an annual tax fee of $1.2 million? The 66,000 square foot mansion will leave guests and passerbys in pure awe. Bill Gates himself has dubbed it the coolest house of all time. With that, let's take a look at some of the features that makes this mansion what it is. The Xanadu 2.0 is an eco-friendly home, despite the heavy costs. The heat of the building is regulated by the surrounding trees around the vicinity, making the mansion an earth-sheltered home. It also used over 500,000 wood logs from old trees to complete the Mother Nature favorable look. The mansion even has its own private tunnel entrance. Constructed back in 2006, this tunnel connects the Xanadu to Highway 106, making it more convenient for guests of the family to make their way to the house. The tunnel was paid for by Watermark Estate Services. The Xanadu also has an amazing view of Lake Washington and the Medina skyline, and holds over 475 feet of the lake's waterfront along with the many streams that add to the complex's arsenal. These streams were specifically designed to prevent possible runoffs due to the mansion's very high walls. To add to that, the Xanadu also boasts a 60-feet swimming pool that is equipped with an underwater music system. Aside from the pool, there is even a private beach on the residence with the sand imported from the Caribbean. And guests don't need to worry about parking either, as the mansion holds several parking garages which can hold over 23 cars at the same time, with one cave-like parking that can hold at least 10 cars. Now, let's make our way to the interior of the mansion. As early as 1995, Bill Gates was already making use of smart home technology. There's a sensor system that controls the most important functions of the house, such as temperature, lighting, and entertainment. Guests receive a ping that they can use to alter the settings of lighting and temperature to their preference. These settings can be accessed in any room in the house. There is even a neat feature of playing one song that can be heard all throughout the house. And in typical Bill Gates fashion, the mansion boasts artwork, but not of paintings, but of computer screens. There are over $80,000 worth of screens displayed around the mansion, and over $150,000 worth of devices which the screens are stored on. The mansion also features an incredible library that takes up over 2,100 square feet of space. Bill Gates owns a genuine 16th century Da Vinci manuscript, Codex Leicester, which is worth a whopping $31 million. And within the library are two secret bookcases, storing some of Gates' rarest and most important reading possessions. When you get tired of reading, you can always kick back, relax, and enjoy the home entertainment system. For Bill Gates, this comes in the form of a private home theater that can host over 20 people. It has everything you need from a popcorn machine to the comfortable armchairs and couches, and of course, a lighting system to mimic the experience of an actual cinema. Moving back, the house, unsurprisingly, has a large reception hall that is over 2,300 square feet and has a seating capacity of 150 guests. The hall can host over 200 people overall, the perfect venue for house parties involving Bill Gates' inner circle. Not to mention the limestone fireplace that is over 6 feet tall, and a 22-foot wide video screen, because we know how much Bill Gates loves his tech. And of course, the mansion has its exercise facilities, such as a 25,000 square foot gym where Bill Gates and his wife can dedicate some time taking care of their bodies. And get this, it includes a giant trampoline that has a 20-foot ceiling, which is obviously very popular for the kids. To round out the interior of the Xanadu, it features over 7 bedrooms, 24 bathrooms, 10 of those having full baths, a sauna and steam room with its own separate locker rooms, with a 1,000 square foot dining room that can accommodate over 24 people. Having a house of this magnificence requires the very best to build it, and Bill Gates can afford the very best. In the years it took to complete construction, over 300 construction workers were employed to build the Xanadu. Out of the 300, 100 were electricians who oversaw the installation of the smart home features of the mansion. When construction began in 1988, Bill Gates purchased the lot for $2 million. With the surrounding structures to consider, he spent a mere $14.4 million for the lot all in all. Still a lot of money in 1988, but mere peanuts for someone like Bill Gates. The Xanadu to this day remains one of the most beautiful and iconic mansions owned by a billionaire. Not everybody has the chance to see it for themselves. It is possible though, but it's going to cost you. A single tour of the house can cost as much as $35,000, with the money going to one of Microsoft's charity projects. And Gates himself has hosted many private tours of the Xanadu, and has donated to other charitable organizations as well. Bill Gates sure knows how to live, and we shouldn't expect anything less from the Microsoft co-founder. And even after Gates is long gone, his legacy, as well as his mansion, will surely stand the test of time. Subscribe to our channel and make sure to watch the next 2 videos on our channel. Thanks for watching.